live chat. Happy Tuesday. Tripod for camera. We are vlogging at the same time as we are live streaming, or at least we're trying to vlog. Okie dokie, let's get started. We're market prepping today, so woohoo. I'm making an orange hunting hat in neon orange. Four. Four. Three. No, that's not right. It should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Oops, I hit the row counter too early. So, happy Tuesday, everybody that's here. It's been... Hello, welcome to the live. What are you making? I am crocheting a hunting beanie. Where are you from? I'm from Pennsylvania. Finally cooled off a bit today, but it's been threatening to rain. But I've got a market this weekend, and I need some more orange hats to bring with me. So we're making orange hats. It feels like I never have enough orange hats. Orange hats are just that thing where I'm like, I want to make something. Blessing from India. Cool. Thank you. I'm like, I want to make something. What do I make? Orange hat. So. Hi, Aaliyah. Welcome to the party. It's only Tuesday night, and it's been a busy week. Do you sell them? I do, on my website. I have many orange hats in stock in a variety of styles, and no, switch devices put me on my computer. Okay. So I got lots of them on my website in different shades of orange, different styles. They're good for walking safely in the woods during hunting season, because in Pennsylvania, if you're not wearing orange and you're in the woods anytime in the fall, you're gonna have a bad time. Four. Time will not be pleasant. No. You love my glasses. Thank you. Man, this is such a nice yarn. This is Loops and Threads Soft Classic Neon. This is the color Safety Orange. I swear they change where they put the color every time. Safety Orange. Very nice acrylic, but man, does it squeak. Oh well. What do I think is important in life? That's a deep question for a Tuesday night after I've worked all day. Right now, I'm gonna say sleep. I have been switched. Woohoo! How fun. Now I'm on a computer screen. And boom. 26, 12 more rows. This is the adult size. I've been working on this off and on again since Sunday. Normally I can churn one of these out in an hour, but I started it Sunday and then I didn't crochet anything yesterday because I was doing house buying things. Which reminds me, we'll do it when the live is over. I gotta sign some documents. But we'll do it later. And then tomorrow I gotta call the bank. Exciting things happening here at Small Pine Crafts in the background. Oh, and then I have a craft show on Saturday. So I've got to finish preparing for that. Excuse me. 4. What is a craft show? It's a show where I go sell things I make that I craft. I've been doing them for, this is my 3rd year doing craft shows. I got my start doing craft shows. Then I started doing the social media thing. And I started doing YouTube last year, and now, well, here I am. We're like so close to my first 1,000 subscribers. Once you hit that 1,000 mark, the algorithm treats you better. So don't forget to like the live. Make the algorithm like me. I'm going to go live on Saturdays and Tuesdays, though I don't know if I'm going live this Saturday because I have a craft show all day. So we might postpone that or do a backup live another time, or we'll do a live Sunday night. I really don't know, man. I got a lot going on. Brother's getting married. New school year starts next week, so getting a whole new roster of kids because I'm a teacher as my day job. I'm in the process of buying a house. Brother's getting married. I have a milestone birthday coming up. So yeah, I'm tired. But we must keep going. Oh, and I scared everybody at work yesterday. Because they were like, go get your really tall coworker and see if she can climb up this ladder to get what's on this top shelf. And I'm like, oh, we don't need her. And I just climbed up the shelves to the top. And my director was like, you're gonna hurt yourself. But I didn't. I just climbed to the top of a bookcase. I'm like, yeah, it's an OSHA violation, but I got what we needed. All right, woohoo, we are making good progress on this hat. We're flying. We might be to reach almost like an way. And I had no problem scaling the walls to get thing. I'm only 5'2", so. I'm 5'2", and I'm very hyper independent. So, like, if there's something on the top shelf at the grocery store, I will not call a store worker. I'll just climb the shelves and get it. Because I'm like, I can get it myself. So, yeah. Monday afternoon, they're like, we don't even know what's up on that top shelf. That's how tall this thing was. So I just up the shelves. The entire time, the director like, Gracie, get down! And I was like, oh, you want this thing? And then I climbed back down, and they were like, you're gonna hurt yourself. I'm like, okay, but I didn't. I was a climber as a child, so I'm still a climber. Hi, welcome to the live. You are not. See, my mom sent me out into the backyard to play one day when I was a kid because I was just being a menace in the house, and she's like, go play outside. And then she looked out later and she couldn't find me, and she didn't realize she had to look up because there I was up a tree. How was my day? My day was long, but we're getting places. We're getting places. And I'm learning way too much, way more than I ever really wanted to about real estate. So yeah. I'm slowly but surely learning legalese. You clicking? I'm not click. Oh, I was like, I'm not clicking anything. Oh yeah, my row counter. Because I can't count, so I outsource it. What are you crocheting? I am crocheting an orange hunting beanie. Really, Daryl? No, Aaliyah's here, and also it was just a child saying fart, which normally I would be like ha 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 ha, but I'm tired. I've had a long day, so thank you, Aaliyah. Now is not the time. And I see or a regular guy also possibly. Yeah, men do be that way sometime. They can be useful though, like looking at the house yesterday. I was like, this basement looks okay. And my dad's like, yeah, what about this beam? Like, only a man would notice something like that, which is why I brought him. And turns out it's a 125-year-old beam. Yep. Speaking of dads. I can hear you whispering. It's on the coffee table. I work with children for a living. I hear and see everything. Back when I worked with older children, I would always know when they were up to something, and they'd be like, how do you know? And I would tell them I had eyes on the back of my head. You grow them when you become a grown-up. And one of them was like, but Miss Gracie, you always cover your hair. And I'm like, They have X-ray vision. Let me tell you, kids will believe you if you say you have X-ray vision. That's where Guinness has decided to show up. Okay. They were all hiding when I got home from work. Ugh. This skein has gotten quite a bit of mileage out of this. Also on my last neon skein, so I have to put it in order for more. Well, neon orange. I've still got some yellow. You ever seen a ghost? Yes. There's one in my classroom. It likes to move things. We always joke that my classroom has a ghost in it because a couple years ago we had this one baby that would just randomly be staring off into a distance and then start waving. So we joked that she was seeing a ghost. And then I went through the historical records and found out that 35 years ago, there was actually a bad car accident outside my school that, unfortunately, somebody did die. So, yeah, there's one in my classroom. Because she wasn't the only one that would just randomly wave and be like, hi. We have a couple that will just randomly wave. So yeah, classroom's haunted. As long as it doesn't touch my laminator, we're golden. I'll probably be live for about 2 hours. I've been live for 23 minutes. We're breezing through. We'll finish this hat soon and then probably make another one. I'll have to check my list. Four rows left. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. This is the child size. So 4 more rows for the adult size. Excuse me. If you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live and hit that subscribe button. I can hear you.
Just pay attention to your live stream.
I can hear you talking about me. Anyway. Don't think they meant to keep it a secret. Yeah. No. No, it's just about the house we all looked at yesterday. This is the second time I went to see it, and I wanted to see if it was Dad approved yesterday. And now it's just back and forth like, what's the seller disclosure? Okay, what's the utility rates? When's the last time this house had any major work done? Whole song and dance about buying things. All right. 2 rows left. But yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying and complicated and stressful. And it's making me gray at a much quicker pace. But oh well. We shall survive. Do you have to make more? House or crafts? What's next? Probably another child-sized one of these. What is my favorite food? Oh god. I have a lot of favorite foods. Crafts. Hat. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make another child-sized. I need to check Square real quick. See what my numbers are. And I should probably do some vlog filming. I've been so bad with this fall vlog I've been filming. And then I do have a hat I need to restock that is fall themed, but I don't need it for my show, but I need it because the current number in stock is at an odd number that is not divisible by 5. And if it's an odd number that is not divisible by 5, it needs to be fixed because that's just, I don't like odd numbers. So I need to fill that inventory out. And all that lovely stuff. So we will check Square when we finish this hat. And I should probably tag it before I toss it into the inventory bin, just so I can keep the sizes accurate. So when I was going through, I had a bunch of these that were untagged. And I had to pull out my tape measure to measure them to get the sizing right. and figure out which size they were, which was annoying. I'm bringing a lot of orange hats to this craft show because orange hats are always my biggest sellers. Lots of flower coasters, and then some other fun hats. All right, last row of this one hat. And then we will make another one. Oh, my favorite food. I forgot to answer that question. I'm sorry. My favorite food. Probably pasta. Love me some pasta. Always down for pasta. I could eat pasta every day for the rest of my life and be happy. Because there's like so many things you can do with it. You can have it plain, buttered, red sauce, spaghetti and meatballs, fettuccine alfredo, shrimp alfredo, chicken alfredo, primavera. The possibilities are endless. That was a bad one. I'm sorry. All right. SMH. Yeah. You're just jealous you didn't think of it first. Okay. All right, so that's done. So basically what I do is I sew up the seam and then cinch the top shut. So where is my darning needle? There we go. Oh wow, big jump. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, subscribe, hang out for a while, yada yada, all the things. All the things that make the algorithm happy. Because our lives are run by algorithms. I don't even know what an algorithm is. When you think about it. But it is annoying and runs my life. And modern technology makes me want to run off into the woods. Especially printers. I got in a fight with the printer at work today. Stupid thing always knows when I'm in a rush. Should probably record some clips for my vlog. This is the not so fun part of making hats. But I like the mattress stitch because you pull it tight and it works. And the seam isn't too visible unless you stretch out the hat a lot. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind, yaddy doo da day. All right. There we go. All right, so the seam is all sewn up. Ooh, ah. Excuse me. Now I'm doing this. This is the first knot I do to secure it. And I will film a tutorial for these hats at some point. I think I'm going to write the pattern for them, try to have that out in November for hunting season. Alright, so then it leaves this hole at the top, which you continuously take the tail. I just pick up the stitches. Pull it through. Back to the beginning. Pull it through. I just go around twice so that it's super secure. Okay, and now, see, there's the hole. And now it's gone. Now there's no hole. And then you just knot it. Ta-da! I'm just going to weave this in real quick. We'll snip off the ends, and then, yeah. I'll probably grab a tag real quick. Excuse me. Huh. Tummy is not agreeing with me this evening. There we go. It's back in its cup. Shove that into my yarn worm jar. My jar of worms. I use these for crafts with the kids at school. Flip it out and ta-da! This is the adult size. And then we've also got a child size here. They're very similar. Child size one is just a little shorter and a little less wide. So, grab my tag bin real quick. Hold on. Yeah, there's my Hirschner's catalog. Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Alright. This is my new setup for price tagging and stuff. And my poly mailers for mystery boxes. Because I don't know if you all were here the last time, one of the previous times I was live, and Rocky kept making off with my poly mailers. Right, 2 tags. I don't have fancy tags like Kelsey, I just have price tags. Where's my Sharpie? There is my Sharpie. I've got 2 hats made, so now I'm going to quickly tag them. Alright. This is the less glamorous part of market prepping. Child. And yes, I just switched hands. I'm ambidextrous. Adult size. Child size. Here we go. All right. Now I'm going to just pull out square real quick, see what I need to make next. Yeah, Michael says I've earned a rewards voucher because I did end up going to Michael's on Sunday like I said I would in my previous live. But I did not buy any yarn, I just bought stuff for the craft fair, so I'm actually proud of myself. Items. Gosh, I got a lot of items on my website. Okay. Okay. Child. I just finished another child. Do I? Oh, great. I might have to pull everything out and count again. Worry about it later. So it looks like I need one more adult and one more child size. I don't think I have enough yarn to squeeze that out though, so we're just gonna make an adult size on the off chance that I do have enough. Because I don't know if this is enough to make 2 more. I'm not sure. Exactly. And I could definitely squeeze a baby size out of this, but I don't need a baby size. But I'm going to ball this up real quick just to be. I'm bad. I don't save my yarn labels. I only save them if they have patterns on them. I throw them in my big box where I keep all my paperboard and other scraps of paper that I use on my wood stove in the winter. So we're just going to ball this up super quick. And then, you know, maybe I can make an adult and a baby size. I might need another baby size. I got to pull them all out and recount. Sometimes I wonder what's faster, my hand or my yarn winder. I'm pretty sure it's my yarn winder, but that's upstairs right now. And I don't think I'll ever go live from upstairs because the internet up there is not great. Promise we're almost done with this and we can get back to the regular crochet content. I do have some scraps of this color. Maybe I could squeeze out another adult and another child size. Because I need the money I'm going to make from this craft show to restock this yarn. Among other things I need to restock. Ta-da! Okay. Alright, I'm going to toss up. Do I want to make another one of those, or do I want to switch to a different beanie that I need to make? Because I've only been working on those since Sunday afternoon. Oh, what do I do, chat? What do I do? My brain has turned off for the night. I'm going to make another adult size because that's a responsible thing to do, and I am a responsible adult. So I'm just going to zero out the row counter. I've had this row counter for over 10 years. Should probably change out that. Hang on a second. These worms are quite long. Like, that's pretty long. Excuse me. And that's pretty long. So I might tie these on. Yeah, these two are pretty long. So I think I'm going to tie these on. You were going to say switch? Yeah, but I need another adult size. I know I need at least one more adult size, and I don't know if I'm going to have the time. Whereas I don't need the fall for the craft show. Okay, I'm going to tie these on, and then I'm going to switch to the fall. But I'm going to use these long worms. Because I need to make a baby size of that, and that doesn't take as long. So, I mean, we can probably get to both in the span of one live. So. We'll just tie on these scrappy bits, ball it up. Magic knot. Yeah, that added about an extra yard. These are kind of here. And yes, that extra yardage does count. Okay. All right. Oh, so these two are actually the same, but one's Premier, one's Red Heart. But they're the same. So this one I've had longer, so I'll use this one first. Vlog clip. Alright, I am a bit bored of orange hats now, so we are going to make a baby beaner. Beaner? Struggling. Better than Saturday. Okay, I am a bit bored of orange hats now. I've been working on those for a while, so we are going to make a baby beanie in this color to restock the one we sold in the last vlog. And it counts for fall because these are beautiful fall colors. Alright, let's switch. Then we'll make another orange. Oh, wait. Oh. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Okay. Chat, you're awful quiet. It's just Aaliyah in there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So chat, you're gonna have to give me something to talk about, or I'm gonna start complaining about local politics again. Unless y'all want to hear my opinion on fireworks ordinances. All by Celine Dion singing all by myself. And I know there's people here. I can see the number of viewers. I mean, if you want to lurk, yeah, but don't be shy. 4. 3, 4. 4. All right. First row done. Make it a duet singing Celine Dion if you want to join in. Haha. No, you don't want me singing. Even the babies at work don't like my singing. They hit my face until I stop. Can I have a hat? You can buy one on my website. Yep, thank you, Aaliyah. Nope. The only people that get free product are the babies at my job. And only for their birthday. And they don't get any regular product, they get the tests. When I come up with a new design, I usually give it to the babies first. And little sweaters and hats and such. So I figured out my ear warmer and headband sizing. Made a bunch of samples and then just ran around putting it on the babies. Which reminds me, I need to make up some samples for a new hat I'm going to be releasing on my website, probably later in the fall. And one of my friends' daughter is going to model it for me. That's why you make sure you have friends with kids, because then you get free models. You bought a 4th of July granny bucket hat. Let's pull up square. It says no active orders. Probably hasn't gone through yet. But thank you. I can pack it up and ship it later tonight. Yeah, I know. Do it through Square so you don't get the satisfying cha-ching on your phone every time you get the order, but I get an email that's like, oh, here's your orders. And then I pack them up and ship it. So far, I've had good turnaround. I don't have a huge order volume on my website. I do a lot of in-person sales with my coworkers. They order things off of my phone using the point of sale system. I have a mini card reader for my phone, and I keep it in my wallet, and they pick it up at work. They how am I supposed to share a pic? She's kidding. You can't post pics in the comments, probably for good reason. God, imagine if they allowed photo comments on live. Nah, but 2, 3, 4, 4. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, as soon as the notification comes through when I get off live, I'll pack it. Boop, boop. Three. 2, 3, 4. Yay. I always love the colors of this. I love this colorway, fall. What is it called again? It's literally called fall. Literally, it's called fall. That's why I like it so much, because I love fall. No, my favorite ever colorway of Red Heart Super Saver was discontinued long ago, and it makes me sad. I liked the candy stripe. Or the candy Fair Isle. I wish they would bring the Fair Isle back. Like, forget about the all-in-one granny. I want the Fair Isle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're past the 1 hour mark. Woohoo! So, like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Quick drink. Five rows. Okie dokie. So for the baby size, I do 32 rows. It's a nice, lovely fall color. And I think later tonight I need to work on my signs for the craft show later. And I gotta make sure I have enough singles, single dollar bills. Because I hate going to the bank and I hate asking people to break large bills. So what I've been doing is I'll pay cash for something and I just keep the small bills and hold on to them until my next show. I know I had to make a sign one year for one of my shows that said, please no large bills until like noon. And so I was doing one show, it was 9 o'clock in the morning, and somebody walked up and tried to pay for like a $5 item with a $100 bill, and I was like, come back later. I can't make that change right now. that supposed to be a single, or is this supposed to? That was supposed to be a half double, not a single. Oops. Three. 7. We are breezing along here. Ugh. Just breezing along tonight. Yeah. Careful for splitting with every of this. Okay. Boom. 8 rows. 8 out of 32 done. Two, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Here we go. Ten. 20 more to go. Oh, I like how it's kind of checkerboarding. Excuse me. You like it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm glad you like it. I made a sweater using this yarn for like the cuffs, and then I used loops and thread facets for the main body and sleeves, and then this was for the cuffs and everything. And it turns out quite pretty. I might still have one. I don't offer the sweaters I make for sale on my website just because the sizing would be complicated. So those are like a craft show exclusive. I have a hard time selling my sweaters just because a lot of people balk at the prices. So I charge $75 for a sweater. And those are always a multi-day project because I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. I'll finish this row, and then I think I have one over there I can grab and show. I don't know. If they start garnering enough interest, I'll put them up on my website. I worked really hard on them, so I wish people would buy them more often, but at the shows, they're like, oh, I'm not paying $75 for a sweater. And online, too, a lot of people are like, I'm not paying $75 for a sweater. I know Kelsey can sell a sweater for more than that, but that's because she's passionate Kelsey. She's got the name behind it, too. I'm still very new to the game. And plus the economy. A lot of people don't have an extra $75 to drop on a sweater. I mean, like, they don't go bad, so I can just hold on to them until the economy recovers and then put them back out for sale. Yawning is contagious. Yes, I did catch it from him. Ooh, I just unhinged my jaw for a second here. And I even went to bed early last night. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock last night. I was so tired. 14. Set this aside, drink, and then I'll go grab the sweaters to just show them off. I don't know, maybe. BRB. Where did my sweaters go? Where could they be? Did I actually sold it? Here I am. I returned, and I come bearing beautiful sweaters, just to show off. Let's see. So here's one. It's a raglan style. The sleeve, the seam on the sleeve kind of migrated, but still pretty. This is one of the earlier raglan styles that I made, so I only priced it at $50. You like the colors? Thanks. Yeah, it is very enjoyable. Yeah, this is when I was first figuring out raglans. Because yes, I've been crocheting since 1998, but I only figured out raglans like 2 years ago. I always just made a bunch of panels and sewed them together and then attached sleeves. This one I really like the colors. When I started putting the seam up the back in the middle, but the back doesn't count, so. Yeah, this one is probably one of my favorites. I like the colors. The pastel rainbows. Now, these two are from Loops and Thread Fasciots. This one is from Ice Cream Roving. And it's a bit bigger than the others, but yeah. Ta-da, sweater. So these are the sweaters that are coming with me to my craft show this weekend. In the hopes that somebody will buy them. Eventually. That Square notification still isn't coming through. Alright. Vlog clips. Vlog clips. We need vlog clips. Because I'm just not high energy lately. But, oh well. One, two. 3, 4. hit the hour-and-a-half mark. Woohoo! Doing my Tuesday night vlog right now, by the way. Not vlog. Live. Rare behind the scenes footage of Miss Gracie being a night cat. Just can't talk this week for some reason. Everything out of my mouth, I stutter. We're in the middle of my Tuesday night live stream, by the way. I've been not very good at this vlog, have I? Save battery. 16. We are halfway through. No, more than halfway through. Woohoo! So we'll probably finish this soon, and then we will start on another adult-sized orange one. I probably won't sew this one up on live just because I don't urgently need it for the craft show. So for continuity, heh. Three. Don't know why I'm counting out loud. That wasn't even correct counting. Hey, hey, hey. Gotta remember to hit that row counter, guys. Hi. Welcome to the live. I am crocheting a beanie in a baby size in fall colors. Like, that's literally the name of the yarn we're using. It's Red Heart Super Saver in the fall colorway. For some reason, this label says stripes, but it's not striped. It's just a regular variegated. Three, four, one, two, three, four. Hit the row counter, turn. How are you today? Right now, I am tired, but I'm all right. I'm just got a lot of stuff going on converging at once. Trying to buy a house, brother's getting married, new school year. Yeah, we're all tired. But it's fine. It's also a weeknight, and I'm just not as energetic on live on my weeknight streams compared to my Saturday ones, just because my Saturday ones I haven't been surrounded by screaming small humans all day. This hat is coming along very quickly. We just hit the hour-and-a-half mark, so don't forget to like the live if you haven't already. Subscribe. All that other fun stuff. We do have lots of fun here. And I have a website where you can buy stuff I make. Nightbot has been linking it in the chat. Or you can just stay and vibe for a while. It's fine. 11 rows left, I believe. We just finished row 21 out of 32, so that means, yeah, 11 more rows on this hat. And then we'll do something else. 10 rows left. Oh, hit it perfectly this time around. There we go. Four. It's getting dark out. Wondering if it's gonna rain later this week. I know the weather is forecasted to be really good for my show on Saturday. Not too hot either, which is nice. So I definitely prefer cold weather markets, being out in like the cold, than I do in the heat. Let's see, it's much easier to warm up than it is to cool down. Right on target again. Nice. 6 more rows, and then we'll have finished another hat on live. And then we'll probably start on another hat. We'll go back to orange. Two. All right. This went along really fast. Okay, 4 rows left. I really like how it's turning out. It's almost like a checkerboard. Almost. Three. Get in there. 4. Right, row 30. One. Tight stitches for some reason. Okay, always gotta double check that my count is correct. Right now I've been thinking maybe closer to winter I should definitely do a how many baby size beanies can I make in one day. I like those challenge videos because they don't take a long time to film and edit. And you know, sometimes it's a fun challenge to see how many can I make in one day. Seems that Sarah from Crochet Vision just posted a video. So I know what I'm watching later tonight. It's about Michael's yarn. Which my local Michael's has not gotten any of the Joanne yarn. And I mean, I'm so thirsty, hang on. Adjust this a little bit. There we go. Because I went to my local Michael's on Sunday and was looking kind of sad. Yeah, especially the yarn section. At my local Michael's, like, none of the yarn is actually put out. You have to dig through the cardboard boxes to find it. Because they just put the boxes in the aisle and walked away. Because corporate just won't staff the store, I guess. Usually something like that's always corporate's fault. All right, we have finished a second hat on live. For the vlog. All right. So, yeah, I'll sew it up. It'll take like 2 seconds to sew it up. I just won't worry about weaving it in the ends. I'll just work on the seam. Because here we go, mattress stitch. Then I think we'll start another hat, but then we'll get off live soon because I gotta have dinner and then go sign some paperwork and go to bed. But we'll at least start another hat. because I don't really feel like getting off alive right now. I feel like just working on hats for a bit longer. It's been a quiet night, quiet live tonight, but it's okay. They don't all always have to be popping. Tight doo-doo. Froze up a bit there. Comcast. Whoop. Forgot I was recording a vlog clip for a second there. Right, there we go. So that seamed up nice and quick. Pull that in tight just to make sure it's secured. Now it's time to cinch up the very top of the hat.
You done, Grace?
I will be in a little bit. I'm just trying to hit like go over the 2-hour mark. So that makes the algorithm like you more. But you can start dinner if you want. It's winding down. There we go. Okay, the top is cinched up. Secure the end so that it stays cinched up. Alrighty. And ta-da! We finished the baby size. Right into the whip drawer with ye. But yay, we finished another hat on live. And that is very cute. I like it a lot. Oh, I knit a hat earlier too. This is Kelsey's double-stranded beanie pattern. That's also in my whip drawer. Alrighty. So now that that hat is done, we only just hit the 2-hour mark live. So I'm going to start on another orange hat. I need one more of the adult size in the neon orange, and then I need either one or two more child size. I have to go through and count all over again because I can't remember. So we'll at least start this one. But I am going to have to get off and eat dinner, so we'll probably do a few rows and then say goodnight. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. All right. Three, 4, and we are past the 2-hour mark now, so don't forget to like the live if you haven't yet already. Or if you just joined. Like, subscribe, chat, hang out. Watch me make hats. And we'll get this well established before we say goodnight. Okay, 4. Perfect. always have to slow down and count at the end for when I do the single crochets and then slip stitches. One, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. First row done. There we go. Now for a little trick to weave in the ends using your crochet hook. This saves a whole lot of time. Towards the end of your project. So you use your hook to pull the yarn through. The loops on your stitches, and then you crochet over it. Found that trick on Instagram a couple years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. And it's a really super secure way to weave in your ends. 1, 2, 4. Seems like this vlog is somehow turning into a Market Prep Madness Part 2. Even though it's supposed to be crocheting for the fall. But, I mean, a lot of the things I need for market prepping also work for fall, so. Ooh. I love fall. I'm so glad it's here. Next week, pumpkin spice comes back to Dunkin' Donuts. And I am so excited for pumpkin spice to be back. And colder weather. So things have really wound down, and I just suddenly realized how tired I am. So when I finish this row, I am going to jump off of live and say goodnight. Perfect. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this is where we're gonna say goodnight because it just hit me how tired I am. I'm like fighting to keep my eyes open. So, good night, everybody. Thank you for coming to the live. Aaliyah, thanks for everything as always. We made 2 hats and we started another one. And we got some tags on. So, I don't know if I'm going to be live on Saturday just because I do have a craft show. We will see. We'll make it up sometime if not. But all right. Thanks for coming. And good night, everybody.